Breathe in. Breathe out. Do that again. One more time. Allow your chin gently float down to your chest. And then roll your head over to your shoulder. Back down to center. Other side. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bring your head back to the center. Load it up. Let's do the 8 pieces of brocade this morning. So we gather once. And the first one is pick up the moon and return it to heaven. So breathe in, crouch. Picking up a big heavy ball. Breathe in, breathe out. Climbing underneath it, pushing it up into the sky. And relax. Do that again. One more time. Gather once. Bring your feet out a little bit wider, not too much. Draw the bow, shoot the arrow. Breathe in, float up. Breathe out, float to one side, both hands. Breathe in like you're pulling back on a big arrow. And breathe out as you relax and let it go. Other side, breathe in and out. In and out. Once more on each side. Back under your hips, gather once. Separate heaven and earth. Bring hands up to your heart. Push. One hand pushes down, the other hand pushes up. Bring it back to the center, out of the way. Breathe in as you come to the center. Out as you push up and down. One more time on each side. If you're doing this on your own, the number, I've chosen 4 for this morning, but the number of repetitions of each one of them is fairly arbitrary. You can pick any number you like. Gather. Yeah. Look over your shoulder. Bring both hands up to your heart. Twist. One hand goes over your shoulder. The other hand goes behind your hips, turning around as far as you can comfortably go. Come back to the center. Twist the other way. Breathe in as you center, out as you twist. One more time. I feel like doing an extra one. Back to the center. Relax. Gather one time. Okay. Wag your tail. Feet a little bit wider than your hips, just a little bit. Take a nice deep breath. Let it go. And then bend sideways. Breathe in as you bend sideways. And then turn and bend over the side and breathe out. Relax the knees. Let your body gently float to the other side. Bend over that side. And then lean over that side. Straight legs on this one. And then back up to the top. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And out. And again. Let's do one more set. And then feet right into your hips, gather. Okay, feet comfortably wide. Hands at your side. Punch with angry eyes. Relax the face, relax the shoulders, take a deep breath. And then as you punch, snarl. And then relax as you bring the hand back. Now you can do a little knee sink here. That's optional. Don't hurt the knees. A little bit of up and down. Angry eyes are part of the form though, so relax the face, but then snarl with your eyes. Once more with each side. Feet back under your hips, gather. All right, ragdoll. Breathe in, fold forward. Only go as far as you can comfortably go. Don't force it, relax. Let the body just naturally fold over. If you can touch the floor, more power to you. If you can't, that's okay too. Fold the arms. Take a deep breath. Relax the arms, let it all go. Tuck the chin and gently roll your spine back up in the space of about one breath. Breathing in on the first half and out on the second half. Again. One more time. And gather once. Now the last of the 8 pieces of brocade is a little bit, can be a little bit hard on some people's bodies. So you're actually going to lift yourself up on your tippy toes and drop. Only lift up as high as feels good, only drop as hard as feels good. So let it be soft if you need to. It can be hard if you want to. If it's hard, be really careful, no jarring, no hitting so hard that the pictures fall off the walls, right? Breathe in. Out. Again. Out. 2 more. This is the only one typically where we let that breath go fast. And then we're going to gather 3 times. Breathe in. Breathe out. Do it again. One more time. Now go right into hug a tree. Skip the lift and settle. And then the white crane spreads her wings. Roll your hands. Right toes are going to gently float forward as the left hand floats up. Bring your hands in. Switch. Left toes. right toe. Breathe in as the hands float in. Breathe out as they go up and down. Are these little short, what are called in IG, empty stances, where almost all your weight is on one foot, the other foot is very soft on the earth. These are great for also moving forward a little bit, right? So instead of shuffling in place, now I actually we've cleaned out some of our furniture in this room, so I have more space than perhaps you do. But just take as much as you can, and then you step back instead of moving forward. So the nice thing about this is you can use whatever space you've got. You could do that again. So if you could only go forward 2 steps, then I can do 4. You go forward 2 and back 2. One more time. Feet under your hips, gather. Three times. We're going to do 3s and hug a tree today. And hug that tree. Now play guitar, same way, except now the empty stance is on the heel of the front foot instead of the toes. Don't be too fast. We want to bring that foot forward as deliberately and set it down as gently as possible. Circle the hands in the other direction. And if you have room, take a couple steps forward. 2 or 3. And then back. Circle the hands the other way again. Moving forward. And back. One more time. Feet under your hips. Gather. Three times. And then hug the big tree. Now, pat the big horse. The right hand floats out like it's going to float down the underside of a horse's jaw. And then the right toes and the left hand pats that big horse. Left hand strokes, left toes, right hand pats. Breathe in, breathe out. Once more on each side. Gather. The old man strokes his bushy white eyebrow. Take your right hand up right alongside your face. Take your left hand and wrap it around your waist. Then bring your left toes forward. Hands back to your heart. Oops, switch. Breathe in. Breathe out. A little bit of a twist here in the body, not too much. We don't want to make a big turn, just a little turn. And a little step forward if you have room. Breathe in, breathe out. Moving back. When you move back, you just sort of draw that front foot back an inch or two to be able to lift the heel up. Gather 3 times. And then hug the big tree. Now, opposite configuration of the hands. Left hand goes across your face, the right hand just floats down by your, almost like you're going to stick it in a pocket. And then up, and then across. Up, left hand's on top, left toes forward. This is a fair lady combs her hair. Breathe in, breathe out. Once more on each side. Feet under your hips. Gather. Three times. And then hug the big tree. Now needle to the bottom of the sea. Left hand floating around. Right toes. Left hand comes over the top and dives down. You can make that dive as upright, or if you wish, you can sink into the knees and make it deeper. Don't fold over too much. This isn't meant to go deep by doing the forward fold, the ragdoll thing. If you're going to make it deeper, you do it by sinking the knees more than you do by folding forward. Breathe in. Breathe out. Once more on each side. Gather 3 times. Hug the big tree. Now both hands float up together, come around, right toes forward. As the right hand floats up, the left hand kind of almost like water trickling down the inside of your right forearm. And then circle, and then float. Now this is, if you want to, this is optional, you actually go down a little bit first and then float up. Again, that's optional. You can stay nice and upright. Or you can dive down a little bit and then float up. They're both fine. This is the blue dragon rises from the sea. When you do the dip, it's a little bit stronger on that back leg because it's doing most of the support. Don't strain. One more time. Feet under your hips, gather. Three times. Hug the tree. Now this is another one with a dip if you want it, but it's important this one starts with a big sweep, and then you can dip if you wish. And then you bring your hands up, and as you bring your hands up, you turn so the right hand is out in front of the left hand, right? And then kind of bring everything in and sweep. Go down as deep as you want, and then bring it up left hand in front, right hand back. And kind of almost fold in here so you can do a good sweep. Not just throw the hands out, but sweep away the stars. And then return the Big Dipper to the heavens. That's what this is called. Or pull up the stars. And then return the Big Dipper. One more time on each side. Gather 3 times. Okay. We may go back to empty stances, but first, it's National Cupcake Day, and that means we really cannot not feed our monkeys. So right foot forward, right hand out, little monkey jumps up on your hand, grab a cupcake with your left hand and gently stick it right in your monkey's face. Breathe in, another monkey, another cupcake. Breathe in. One more time. Let the whole body shift forward a little bit. Give that little monkey a chance to jump up there. And then sink into the back leg as you gently push the monkey off. Switch sides. Left hand, little monkey. Right hand, grab a cupcake. And feed the little monkey. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let's do a few more. Right toes in front. Or right foot, rather. Yeah, and this one, even though we're shifting our weight, we want our feet firmly connected to the earth. We're not rising up on heel or toe here. One more time. And then one more set, left foot in front. One more time. Feet under your hips, gather 3 times. Hug the big tree. Now take both hands, you're going to kind of whip them out. Let the right hand kind of fold back in right across your forehead, and the left hand kind of diagonally across your tummy. And then float and switch. There you go. Now, as we do that, right hand's going to go on top. We're going to slide slightly to the right and pick up the left toe. So instead of going forward and back, we're going sideways now. This is called punch the tiger. Now take a slightly smaller step. So we're not trying to slide quite so much. And if your balance is okay with it, pick this foot up in the air. If it's not, leave it on the floor. So now we really are balancing on one leg, if we can. We certainly don't want to endanger anything. This changes punch the tiger into tame the tiger. One more time. each side. And then feet under your hips. Gather 3 times. Now circle both hands down. The left hand is going to come up in the hook, and the right hand is going to like make this little wave thing, right? And then circle. Right hand comes up in the hook, and the left hand makes this little wave. Now you're going to shift your weight and pick up the toes on the wave side. Now, if your balance is okay with it, again, instead of just coming up on your toes, you can pick that foot up in the air. Don't have to pick it up very high. Or you can if you want, that's okay too. And this, when you pick the foot up, is called ride the tiger. One more time. Gather. 3 times. Hug the big tree. Let's do just a couple rounds of cloud hands. Take your right hand, float it over, about as high as your face. Take both hands, float across. Left toes, float in. This is all about floating here. One more time. And going back the other way. Okay, we're going to do that. Going back to the right one more time. Now this time what I want you to do is imagine floating that left foot up and putting it down as gently as possible. Float the right foot up and put it down as gently as possible. So not only are the hands floating like clouds, the feet are moving light and gently on the earth, floating up, floating down. One more time. And then working our way to the left to get back to the center. One more, I think. That left hand float down. Gather. Just once. Gather from the heavens. And then reach up and out and down. Gather from the earth. Repeat that. Gather from the heavens. Gather from the earth. One more time. Gathering in heaven and earth. And let your hands gently settle down and fold right over that space, just a little bit, pull your belly button. And take a nice, slow, deep breath. And go make a nice day.